The prototype has finally escaped the game. After years of waiting to see what he looks like, true creators have officially built him in real life. And honestly, one of these looks a little too realistic. I'm reacting to both builds to find the ultimate IRL prototype, but I need your help in deciding the winner. Which one do you think is more game accurate? Also, guys, I'm sorry about having to take down the Wicked Makers prototype IRL video. After some discussions, I'm officially allowed to react. So those of you who missed the video before, you can watch it here. But if you could do one thing for me, I would really appreciate it. I convinced them that you guys were dying to see my reaction. So please hit that like button and get those likes sky high on this video, and sub if you're new while you're at it.
This is my shop, and for the next couple of weeks,
I
will be making a life-size prototype from Poppy Playtime Chapter.
That looks like it might be good.
If you're new to the channel, I'm AJD, and I make props from video games come to life.
Yo,
so
he's
for
got
the first
Jackie
step of
Dog
making
Day.
the prototype, I need to make all 6 of his legs. And to do that,
bro made the legs.
I have
the
12
other ones
sheets
didn't.
of
Okay,
XPS
I'm
foam.
impressed.
To make each leg, I need to glue 2 foam boards together, that way it's thick. And for each leg that the prototype has, there are 5 segments per leg. So I am gonna eyeball and hand draw each segment onto pieces of paper and make my
no
own
3D
template.
printing, huh?
So it's important to do the legs first, that way I can get the right scaling for the rest of the body.
Okay, and why has it got the Pink Panther on there? I'm sure that's like their brand or something. Okay. It's painting. Yup. Oh, so he's just gluing it together. Okay, I could do this. I could do this. All right.
Right now, I only have 5 of the legs glued and weighed down, and that's because I just need to use a piece of foam board to scale out the legs properly. So before I glue the last 2 foam boards together for the last leg, I'm gonna go ahead and make the template for it first.
Huh?
Oh,
I don't understand. I thought you already. Oh, look, he's drawing that from like. He's got like a model there that he was drawing it from. Dude, he's just wow, freehanding that. Yeah, I could never do this. Wait, but it's not that big. Wait, is he making like a miniature prototype? I thought it was gonna be like full size, but like the way he's drawing, maybe I'm just like really bad at scale. But it seems to me like this is gonna be like a tabletop prototype. Bro told me it was like legit. I mean, it's not 30 feet tall, probably, but he said it was big. It was the biggest project he ever made. To me...
And here are the templates for the legs.
Okay.
I feel so proud of this. I feel like I am presenting something for a school project.
Yeah,
I went ahead and
like
eyeballed and freehanded each segment of the legs. Then I wrote on top the dimensions of each square that I used. I am so sad that I have to cut this out because this looks absolutely beautiful. I ended up cutting it because it looked a little too small, and when I put the pieces together, that is ridiculously small. We don't want a mini one walking around. We want a giant one. So I went ahead and made a new template, and this time it is massive. I think this is the perfect size for the legs, and I hope I have enough XPS foam to cut all this out. I actually got super lucky. All the pieces fit on there perfectly, so now I don't have to worry about buying more foam. So now that I know the real scale of the project, we can go ahead and move on to the next part. So I went ahead and set up a fan that I got for like $20. And if you've seen my Balloon Boy project, I actually went and used an oscillating fan to make the head move back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for this project. And the cool thing about this fan is I can actually raise it all the way up, and this will act perfect for the body and the neck. But of course, I don't need all this extra faceplate stuff or the fan really, so I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble that part. That way what we have is a stand and an oscillating head. I got the blade and the cage off of the fan, so this is exactly how I want it to look like.
But it's still not tall enough. Before I do any more work to the fan, I need to go ahead and make the torso where the legs will be connected to. And although there are gonna be 6 legs propping this thing up, I don't think they'll be strong enough to support the rest of the body. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a base for it. And it wouldn't be an AJD project if I didn't use some foam spray. I have yet again another giant ball. I'm gonna apply some spray foam all over it, and this will be the abdomen. Then to top it off, the fan will go right on top. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is make the base. Bro, that is not, I'm sorry, like I'm not good at any of this stuff, but I don't think any of that's gonna work.
I've got the stand fully built, and it's actually pretty sturdy. Now the next step is to add the spray foam, so I went ahead and covered the ball in some saran wrap to protect it. And in order to connect the legs to the body, I have these PVC joints here that I'm going to adhere to the board.
This doesn't look like the prototype at all, bro. This better come together.
A bunch of spray foam.
Does that expand? I don't even... What? That's kind of disgusting, man. Oh, it looks
It
like
is the next day,
cottage
and
cheese
it's been
there.
well over 24 hours, so all of these foam boards should be adhered together. But now I have to go ahead and trace the templates onto each board 30 times. So how about we do a montage?
Wait, 30 times?
The largest.
What do you good, bro? Oh, so do we have to watch all 30? No. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. The camera work, baby. All right, but we don't have to watch you draw all 30 of them, do we? Okay, you drew on your hand. You got one on your finger there. Okay. Right. So wait, but oh yeah, I guess all the legs are the same on him, right? All right, that's one. We don't need to see the rest.
All right, the templates have been traced onto all of the foam boards, so now it is time to cut all of them out. I am very excited for this part because I bought a new tool. I bought a hot knife foam cutter. So this knife will ensure that all the cuts are precise and smooth.
They have that?
So this process should be a lot faster.
Oh, yeah, you better wear gloves, dude. Whoa! That is gonna make a fire. Okay, yeah, my wife would never, ever, ever let me buy one of those. As cool as it is, though. Okay, he's wearing a mask, right? I feel like those, like, fumes are super toxic. Please subscribe. I did, bro. Oh, he's got a mask on. There you go. Safety first, kids. Yeah, because I'm telling you guys, that has to be toxic.
Whew.
Yeah, no, don't.
I absolutely love this knife. That cut so fast. I cut all these out in about like 10 minutes. All 5 segments are cut out, so now I have one entire leg. But I still have to cut out 25 more segments. So I'll see you guys when it's all cut out.
Yep. Nice. Stack them up, baby. You know, he went like back and forth and stacked each thing and cut.
I have got all the segments cut out. Okay. It was a lot easier with that hot knife cutter. I need to make divots where the joints are. That way I can connect them together. I also need to go ahead and sharpen the ends of this segment right here because that segment is really pointy at the end. So let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, those are the part that hit like, oh geez, you gotta shave it by hand. See, this is where those 3D printers that Wicked Makers uses come in handy. I mean, they're expensive, but yeah, they could print it exactly at that angle. So the process of doing it is actually pretty fun, and look how sharp it looks. The downside to it, though, is it is extremely messy. Look how messy the floor is right here. There is pink foam everywhere. It's gonna take a long time to vacuum that up. I have got those 5 segments completely sharpened. Oh, those so the next step is to use the hot wire knife to make the interlocking sections. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out so I can connect them. Oh, it actually is gonna join like that. Oh. Okay. All right. I didn't think it was gonna. I thought he was just gonna stick it together with like, I don't know, just some glue. And they're actually gonna interlock. Oh my goodness. Bro, this is just so dangerous. Do not try this at home. That took a long time, but I have all the notches cut out, so now they can fit perfectly together. Now the next step is probably going to take like 3 hours to do, and that is to cover each individual segment with about 3 layers of Mod Podge. If I didn't add the Mod Podge, the spray paint would just disintegrate the foam, and I do not want that to happen. So now I have to make a giant assembly line to Mod Podge all of these segments. I've got all 30 segments individually laid out. No time to waste. Let's get to it. So I'm about halfway done with the first layer of Mod Podge to all the segments. Wait, what do you mean first layer? And it is taking forever. So I went and did some research to see if I can paint directly on XPS foam without doing Mod Podge. And apparently, Rust-Oleum 2X paint and primer doesn't melt foam. And that sounded ludicrous to me, but I went and tried it out, and sure enough, it doesn't melt it. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint all of them with the spray paint that is supposed to not disintegrate it. That saves me a bunch of time. Here is a leg fully attached. Yeah, this thing is gonna be massive. I actually went ahead and used spray foam instead of the wood glue just to hold it a little bit better. So I need to let this dry, so I'm gonna go set it down and finish the rest of them. So the legs can't move, right? They're stationary. Like you can't bend them or anything. Yeah, okay, so he's just filling the joints. But that looks really bad. I'm not sure this one's gonna turn out very good, guys. I'm a little nervous. I've never watched a video on his channel, so I don't know what comes together at the end, but right now, oof, I don't know.
All 6 of the legs are officially put together. Now I have to wait about a day for the spray foam to completely dry, and I am pretty tired.
That?
As you can see, I did a lot of work today, so I'm gonna get some much needed rest and spray paint
he did it all in one
tomorrow.
day.
The spray foam on the legs are fully dried, and all of the legs are intact and sturdy. Now before I paint it, there's like little caps on each of the joints. So I bought a bunch of these, whoops.
Smooth.
Anyway, I bought a bunch of these caps right here, and it is the perfect size for each of the joints. So I'm just gonna glue it into place where I have all the drawn-on
What are those?
surfaces.
Is that like a mayonnaise lid? It is. It's like a lid for a jar. Yeah, it is. But again, this is looking messy. It's not like precision like you'd see
I've got
on like
all
a
those
Wicked
caps
Makers
glued
video.
onto the legs, and it has been a while, so they are dry. So now I can finally go ahead and spray paint them. And to make sure I don't die when spray painting in here, I did buy a respirator so I can breathe clean air.
Oh, I think I'm glad to be wrong. Oh. Hang on. All right, well, I still see the spray foam sticking out there, but this is better than I thought it was gonna be. I did not.
All of the legs are spray painted, which means we are almost done with the legs. There are still a couple more things I need to do, one of which is to add black paint so it looks all withered. Then I need to add PVC pipings to the ends of them so I can connect it to the body. Speaking of body, it is now time to carve it.
What? That? Wait. Oh, that's the ribs. Oh. I did not think that that was gonna look like that.
I've got it carved and it's looking okay. There's still a little bit of holes and gaps in it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and fill it with some foam clay just to make it look nicer. I also went ahead and attached the base of the oscillating fan.
That looks
on
goofy,
there,
though.
sturdy. All I did was just foam sprayed it underneath and it adhered pretty well. Also, on the back of the prototype, I think it's supposed to be like a gas canister in the game. So what I did was I foam sprayed 3 buckets together. All I gotta do is spray paint it the metallic gray like the legs. And once I do that, I'll be able to glue it on the back. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and add the foam clay to the ribs to make it look a lot nicer.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I kind of like the way it looked already. Cause it's like bones, like whole, I don't know, maybe not. Be careful, don't break that, dude. I don't know, I feel, wait, what's that? It's a hacksaw. What's he doing?
The foam clay is on there, so now I have to wait a little bit for it to dry. I think now is a good time to put on the legs. And to do that, I cut little pieces of PVC piping and stuck them into those joints that I had glued around the board. But now I gotta cut little holes into each leg so I can stick those PVC pipings in there.
Oh, jeez. He's looking for every reason to use that thing, isn't he? Just digging it out. Oh, and then, okay. Wait, so if he's gluing this whole thing together, honestly, how is he ever gonna move this out of his garage? It's there permanently, right? There's no way that thing is moving.
It is the next day and the legs are completely secured to the body. Also, the foam ribs are done drying as well. Look how absolutely massive this thing is already. This is gonna take up the whole entire shop. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to make the 2 legs move up and down using the oscillating fan mechanism. I tested it out and the motor is just not strong enough to move the legs up. I am sorry, feel free to take the time to leave a hateful comment. One of the last few things I need to do to the bottom section of the prototype is to make those 3 arms. He's got 3 arms that poke out from his abdomen. One of them is Huggy Wuggy's arm, the second is Kissy Missy's arm, and the third is Mommy Longleg's arm. Now for Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy, I bought blue fur and pink fur. And for the base of the arm, I'm gonna use a foam pool noodle. And for the hands, I'm gonna use some yellow fabric. For Mommy Longleg's arm, I'm gonna use a bendable hose. It's really posable, so I think I'm gonna make Mommy Longleg's arm like kind of attacking out. And for the hands, I'm just gonna use some foam clay. First things first, let's make Huggy and Kissy's arms.
All right. I mean, that's actually perfect, the way that it's like, the way that a foam pool noodle will like flop around. Yeah, I think it'd be good for an arm. That's perfect Huggy Wuggy fur though. Like perfect. This fur color, I feel like Kissy Missy's a little bit pinker. I don't know, maybe, no, you know what? I think it's right. Oh, he's making her arm softer or something.
Both arms are constructed
Yes!
and they are looking really, really good. The
That's
next thing I need to
perfect.
do is make a template for the hands and cut them out with this yellow fabric.
Oh, yeah, I was like yellow fabric. I was thinking of Mommy Longlegs' hand, but no, he means their hands. That's easy. That's perfect. What's he? Oh, he's stuffing them with what? A polyfill. Okay, okay. Yeah, like a little Huggy hand pillow. Oh, that's good. That's good too. Yeah.
I'd say these turned out actually pretty good. Can I get a
Yeah.
round of applause for that? I need to give myself a pat on the back. You gotta hand it to me. These are pretty good. Enough of the corny hand puns. I still have one more arm to make, and that is Mommy Longlegs. So for Mommy Longlegs' arm, I'm gonna make it 40 inches long like I did for Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy. So for the arm, this is what I'm using. A Flex Cobra hose, aluminum foil to make the hands, foam clay to put over the aluminum foil. I'm gonna cover that with a couple layers of Plasti Dip, and to top it off, I have pink spray paint.
Wow, that's way more complicated than the Huggy Wuggy ones. But what is that? I don't... Wait, oh, that's her... Oh, I don't see how this one's coming together, man. You use aluminum foil? Oh, this one... Oh, wait. Okay. Bro is really good at using, like, really, like, random stuff and making it into something that totally works.
The hand is done, and it looks really, really creepy with the long, skinny fingers. So the next thing I need to do is add the Plasti Dip to it, so then I can eventually spray paint it.
Oh, I don't know what Plasti Dip is, but that actually looks way better than I expected. How is that aluminum foil under there, right? That's crazy.
I added the first layer of Plasti Dip to Mommy Longlegs' arm. I also went ahead and added some Plasti Dip to the buckets that are on the back. While I wait for that to dry, I want to add some details to the legs. I'm going to dab on some black paint to make it look all old and withered. I think that's going to add a lot of detail to it.
Yeah, it should. Okay. Yep. I don't know, it's a little bit much black though. I'm not an artist, but okay, I like that. Okay.
So I went ahead and used black spray paint and sprayed it around the edges and just mildly on the surface. And it really darkened it up, and I think it looks a lot better with that black spray paint on there. So now that the legs are pretty much done, there's only one more thing I need to do to the legs, and that's add those red intestine thingies all around it. I have some stuff coming in the mail for that, so I can't do it yet. But what I can do is finish the torso. So on the prototype's body, it's got a red shell that covers the ribcage. So to make that, I'm gonna use some EVA foam. I made a template and came out with this thing right here. Now I just have to make another one and spray paint it red.
Right? Isn't that what is in shoes? EVA foam? Okay. But how are you gonna put all that stuff together? Because like, I think you have to sew those things, don't you? Or not. Never mind. Just glue it. Who cares?
I've got the red shell on there. I also went ahead and did some detailing to it. I added some metallic and black highlights to it, which ended up making it look like it's metal, which is perfect. In addition to that red shell, there's also these black strips. There's 2 on each side of the abdomen, so I went ahead and made those out of some EVA foam, spray painted them gray and withered them a little bit and glued them on there. Also, the Plasti Dip on the buckets were completely done drying, so I went ahead and spray painted that metallic and added some black highlights to it as well. So because the Plasti Dip was done drying on this, that means that this arm is ready for some spray paint.
Okay, that was that thing. I remember seeing that when we hacked chapter 5 and went back there and saw the catnap fur and everything.
It is the next day, and the arm is completely done drying.
Oh, that's way better than I thought it would look.
Beautiful. I think the pink is like the perfect shade, and I even went ahead and added the blue ring that's around the hand. So now that this is dry and I have the other 2 hands made, I can go and add them to the body.
I mean, the hand could be smoother, I have to say, but it's still really good. Way better than I thought. So I've got the arm of Mommy Longlegs on the body. Now for these 2 guys, I'm gonna attach them by putting them into some sort of a socket. I'm gonna use this 3-inch diameter pipe thingy, and I'm gonna cut 2 tiny sections off of it. Then I'm gonna spray foam those into place on the body. Then once that's dry, I'll be able to slide the ends of the arms into them. And for the rest of the pipe that I have left over, I'm gonna use the rest of that and put it on top of the buckets, because on the back of the prototype, underneath Catnap's fur, there's like a cylinder under there, so this is like the perfect
perfect size for that. So now that I've got the pink arm spray foamed into place, as well as the tubes to hold the other two arms, and I went ahead and spray foamed the tube on the buckets on the back. So with that drying, that means that the bottom half of the prototype is basically almost done. There's a couple things I need to do.
You're missing a lot. We need to see the face, dude.
We've seen the legs today. And
like
next
chapter
is
4.
to add catnap's fur to it.
Oh,
I'm gonna do
look
this
at
after
that.
the spray foam's all done drying.
Details.
So in the meantime, I'm gonna
see, that's something that the other channel missed. They did not get the catnap fur. And I was a little upset about that.
Start working on the top half of the prototype. So the first thing I need to do for the top half of the prototype is to make that spine. And to do that, I have another black tube. I'm gonna put the photo right to the side because I don't even know how to explain it. But he's got like these gold bands that go around this black tube. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a template and trace it on to some EVA foam and just glue it onto the pipe. So what I'm gonna do now is spray paint it gold, and then I can glue it onto that pipe.
Yeah, that looks good actually. Yeah. Oh.
I slid it onto the fan's
okay, I understand what it is. I was trying to figure out
marvelous.
what
now
it
it's been a while, so the spray foam on the back is dry. So let's go ahead and add catnap's fur to it. Actually, before I do the fur, there's something I need to put on the front. The prototype has like a circular yellow light right on the abdomen. So I'm gonna recycle and use the necklace that I made for Dog Day. Use that light.
Oh, don't take that away from Dog Day.
So it'd be kind of like the prototype stole it from Dog Day, so it works out perfectly.
I guess that kind of
and all I gotta do is adhere these two together and put it on the body.
Okay.
Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and add catnap's fur.
Yep. There you go, dude. Just put the blanket on. Let's go. All right, I'm impressed. Details. Details matter, guys.
On here, and while I was looking at it, I realized something was missing. And that is on each side, there are 2 canisters. And I just found the perfect solution for those canisters. I have yet to throw away the spray foam cans, and I have a bunch of these laying around. And this is like the perfect size and shape for those canisters.
Huh. Okay. Oh, wow. All right.
So I actually went ahead and spray painted the caps to those canisters. I also had some extra lids that I used for the gears on the legs. All I'm gonna do is glue them together and then glue it onto the body near where that red shell is.
Why?
With those caps into place, we are finally on the very last step of the bottom half.
I like how we just find stuff and it's like, hey, I'll just use that.
Look what just came in the mail. This is some heat shrink tubing, and it is going to be perfect for the tubing and the intestines that are all around his legs.
Oh. What? Are you gonna heat it up and shrink it, or are you just gonna leave it as is? Oh. Okay. But you kind of gotta like paint it a little bit, right? You can't just leave it like bright red like a ribbon. I don't know. We'll see.
I have got all the tendons on the legs.
Oh, he did paint it.
Means I am completely done with the bottom half of the body. So I'm gonna get started working on the top half of the prototype. It is now time to work on the top half part of the prototype.
Yes, the important part,
the
face.
First thing I want to do is make the arms and the hands. For the arms and hands, I have PVC piping,
he's putting the face last,
joints,
just like when we saw the prototype for the very first time.
28
face
4-inch long
came
needles,
last.
4 fake bones, and some foam clay. Additional stuff is I have to, of course, spray paint it and add some fabric to the funnels. Look how sinister these needles look. This is gonna look really scary when it's on them. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna assemble each hand, and to do that, I'm gonna connect the needles together using balls of foam clay.
Okay. Yo, these look really, really dangerous, man. I don't know what those are. Those knitting needles? I don't know what those are, but I don't think those things should exist.
That was just a huge waste of time. I completely forgot that the foam clay is just gonna compress down as it dries, and it did not hold those needles well. So instead what I did was I bought a bunch of wooden balls, and I drilled a hole through it and adhered the needles through it, and it actually turned out really good. So now the next step, I need to go ahead and make the palm. And I'm actually gonna use XPS foam right here. I went ahead and drew what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna cut this out twice, and then I'm gonna attach all the fingers to that hand.
Not using gloves, bad. Wait, what's wrong with you? I'm so worried he's gonna hurt himself, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks like marshmallows. Right? It looks like he's roasting marshmallows.
It is the next day, and don't make fun of me for wearing the same sweatshirt, but both of the hands are done drying. Look how menacing that looks. This is like insanely dangerous too. So now that the glue on both hands are done drying, I can finally go ahead and spray paint it. I completely forgot. I still have to add these to the PVC piping. I probably should have done that yesterday. Oh well.
What's that mean? Oh, I see. Yeah, he's got to have a way to adhere it. Okay.
While I wait for the arms to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face. And for the face,
yes.
I have a 10-inch foam dome. I actually have two of them. His head looks to be like perfectly spherical. On one hemisphere, it'll be his face. The other hemisphere will be where the hat goes onto.
Okay. All right, dude's freehanding it. Let's see how well he can draw the prototype's face. This is what we're all here for. Let's see what you got, bro. Okay. Oh, there you go. Again! No gloves. What is wrong with you, bro? You better be wearing a mask at least. Oh, I thought he cut out too much. Okay. Wait, why is it pink? Bro, his face is white. What are you doing? This isn't Mommy Longlegs. Oh, wait, why did it turn yellow? Okay. Wait, where's the teeth, bro? You're missing a few things. Okay.
Where's Poppy? That was my best prototype impression. Let me know in the comments below if that was good. The plastic is done drying on the face and it looks pretty good. But now that I have this, I'm gonna go ahead and make the teeth. And to make the teeth, I'm just gonna cut it out using some EVA foam.
Again, gotta draw it all out. Okay. And he's just drawing it from there. Like he's just got like a, I don't know what that is, but it's just an image of it. Oh wow, that is tedious, bro. Oh, okay. The gums look really good. Oh, wait, he has, oh yeah, he does. He does have two sets of teeth. Oh, that's how he did the gums. Oh, and then he like wiped it like it's blood kind of. Wait, come on, show us.
This thing is
it's way better than I thought.
Looking. I got done putting the teeth onto the face.
Like,
I went ahead and added some red spray paint to the gums, but then I went ahead and added some white spray paint. Then I took a towel and just smeared it across the gums. It lightened up the red a little bit and it made it more gummy. But now that the teeth are done, the last thing I need to do to the face is add the eyes. As of now, Easter is about a month and a half away, so the stores are flooded.
Oh, because he did this a while ago.
So I went ahead and bought one that splits right down the middle. The shape is kind of like the shape of his eye.
What?
So I'm gonna go ahead and trim them down a little bit, then spray paint them black.
Talking about his eye. Oh, his eye socket. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Okay. But he has that light though.
The black eggs are hot glued into place. Now is already starting to come together. In his right eye, his pupil lights up. So in order for mine to do that, I'm gonna use string lights.
Yeah, that works out. There you go. Let's see. Why are you painting
his head is complete. Look how menacing that looks. That looks beautiful. What I ended up doing was the best thing he did in this whole project. I coiled the lights around it, then I screwed it into that egg, and then I painted the top of the screw black, and now it looks like it has a black pupil. Now that the head is done, all I have to do is spray paint the arms, and then the rest of the project just has to do with the fabric. But before I go and spray paint the arms, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the head to the fan.
Yeah, dude, I wanna see that thing. Okay, here it is. Wait, so he just...
I've got the head attached to the body. This is the best camera angle I can get.
It's about to touch
There's no possible
the ceiling.
way I can get this thing into frame. All right, ow, oh my gosh. It's the next day and the foam is done drying.
See, he stabbed himself. I told you guys it was dangerous.
Connected to the hands. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint it metallic. Both of the arms are spray painted, but there's still a couple more steps I need to do before I put it onto the body. One of which is to add the funnels. So his sleeves are kind of funnel shaped. So I'm gonna add fabric to them and attach them to the arms.
Oh yeah,
so the colors of the funnels and the hat are yellow, red, and blue. So I've got yellow fabric, red fabric,
and blue fabric?
For the blue fabric, the prototype is very fashionable. He wears the jacket of a jester. So I was just taking my daily jog and I came across a jester and he was wearing a beautiful blue jester robe. So I stole it. So for the jacket he uses, I'm gonna be using this blue jester robe jacket thingy. And of course his sleeves are the funnels, so I can go ahead and cut off each sleeve. And that will be my blue fabric for both the hat and the funnel.
Okay. He robbed a jester?
I've got all the funnels covered in the fabric, so now I can put it onto the arms.
Put it in place, lock it in. Yup, that's it. Yup. That's how it looked. Oh, yeah, he did even put the bones. Look
I've
at
got
that.
the arms officially attached to the body. I went ahead and glued on the bones as well. I still have to do a little paint job to it to make it look all old and nasty. So the 4-joint connector or whatever it's called, it's actually not glued into place on this pole, which means...
So you can twist it, right? Yeah.
So I cut off both of the sleeves. One sleeve I used for both funnels, and the other sleeve I have right here. If I tighten this end here, it is like the perfect shape. This will be perfect for the blue panel on his hat. And I also have giant gold jingle bells.
Of course
I'm just gonna attach them to... So all I gotta do is just attach it to the very end of the hat.
Okay. Oh, and then you gotta cut. Wait, why are you gluing that part? Wouldn't you cut that part? Oh, I get it, because he has to do both sides. I see. There it is. Now he's, oh, yo, it's Pomni.
What's
just
going
the blue
on?
and red. It's Pomni before the yellow. Yo, that's who he stole the costume from. He stole it from Pomni. All right, I think I can visualize it. Let's see. He loves his hot glue, just like he loves his spray foam. Look at how messed up that hot glue gun is. Whoa.
The head is on the body, which means it is done. Wait, except for one more thing.
What?
After nearly 2 weeks of work,
the
prototype is complete. Now it is
even
time
the bow tie
for the reveal.
Bro, okay, this came out so much better than I thought it would. Bro. Oh!
You created me.
Oh!
Brought me into this decrepit world.
That's so cool.
And to be used as parts for future projects. Now, I will end you.
And see what you look like.
Wrong side out.
Oh,
this is my real life
he wrong
prototype
side outed
animatronic
him.
that I built by hand. This thing is ginormous. It is 8 feet tall, 9 feet wide. The head moving mechanic is super creepy. Overall, I'm very happy how this turned out. This took a lot of work to build, so it would really help if you guys liked and subscribed with the notifications on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what I should
so
build
much better
next.
than I thought it would. With all of the little things that he was adding, I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know, but dang, that really came together, especially at the end when he did the voices and everything. Love it, man. Now, this took them over 2 months to make, so you know it's going to be good. I can see his hand up here, and it already looks so real. I can't wait because I have been waiting for this.
We're building a real prototype animatronic from Poppy Playtime 5.
Oh,
but we're actually going to recreate the Tea Party scene from the game, which means our prototype needs to be strong enough to
absolutely destroy Poppy.
Wait,
you all had a ton of great
real
suggestions
Poppy?
on how we could build a prototype, but Cat's Eye World here gave us the idea that we could actually crush Poppy's head.
This will be one of the most insane builds we have ever done. So, here's the plan.
It looks so
The prototype
real.
is big and powerful and very complicated. So we have 4 main things we need to do. We have to assemble the Tea Party scene.
So
We have
they're
to
gonna
build the
put all of the
prototype. We have to figure
characters?
out how the hand is going to crush Poppy.
Okay.
And then we need to build Poppy.
Which means we have to build a whole second character
They have
in
to
this
build.
video.
They're gonna build an
On the
actual
bright side,
Poppy. Oh
it's
my
Poppy,
goodness!
and you guys have wanted us to build her forever, so let's
Yo!
go. The hardest part is going to be building a
didn't
hand
think it
that's
was gonna be
strong
that
enough to
good.
crush Poppy, so I think that's where we should start. Also, if we can't do that, then the whole build will be a failure.
But like that sucks, right? They're gonna build a Poppy doll that looks like accurate to the game and be really proud of it, just so the prototype hand can destroy the mask, like crush her head. Dude, that I feel bad for
Saif's
them.
hand is super cool. It's got long metallic fingers with wires and joints. And then I wondered, where have we seen claws like this before?
Oh,
Claw
sweet,
machines
good
already
idea.
have claws that are great at picking things up, except their
but they're
grip
not very
strength is
powerful.
terrible.
That's the whole
Or
point.
so I thought. Claw machines are actually programmed with stronger grip strength only some of the time. That got me wondering, if we had one, can I change the power settings of the claw and make it super strong?
What do you mean
So
only
I actually
some of the
ordered
time?
one of these arcade claws to test it out for myself. I'm really curious to see how it works, so let's rig it up and test it.
Oh, he's gonna show us how they cheat on these
Is
things.
this gonna be the new prototype hand?
It might be.
Did you steal this from the arcade?
No, I did not steal it. But I figured out how it all works, and it basically hooks up to this power supply, and I can control how much voltage and power is going into it. And watch, if I flip a switch, it closes and it opens. So try it, stick it in there, pretend you just paid $1, and you think you caught it, didn't you?
Yeah.
But let go. Oh, sorry, but it's not strong enough to hold anything. That's how they trick you.
Yes.
Because the amount of electricity going into this determines how strong it is.
Crank it up, dude.
And since I can control it, watch this, I'm gonna crank it. Okay, now try it, ready?
Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
See?
we got him.
That's what they.
strong.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So if you increase the voltage, you
holds it
increase
tighter,
the
yeah.
force that the claw can close, which is pretty neat, right?
I want to go to your
Or
arcade,
if
dude.
you want to run a scammy arcade, you decrease the voltage.
Can we try it with something heavier though?
Yeah.
Okay. Bunzo.
Oh, they've got all the Poppy Playtime.
Okay, hey.
Amazing. Okay, I love the design, but can it crush something like Poppy's head? All right.
I got a can.
Test number 1.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
60 volts is.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
But
it's also smoking.
what?
Wait,
That's
what?
not good.
Oh, it's
That's
on
not good.
fire.
It sort of crushed something,
Sort of.
but at the expense of like melting itself. I mean, I was really hoping this
doesn't
would
work
work,
anymore.
but no, there's no way.
No. All right, we can't start on the prototype until Jay figures out how the hand works because that could impact our entire design. So, in the meantime, I've got my own really big challenge to work on. While Jay's working on the prototype's hand, I'm gonna get started on one of our most requested characters
not
ever, Poppy. She's like the
Okay.
main character. They named the factory after her. So, she's really, really important.
Well,
I'll need to make her a
they didn't, right? It's Playtime Co. Playtime Co. is named after the company, but Poppy Playtime, the game, is named after her. Yes, because it's Elliot Ludwig's daughter.
crushable head, create a
Okay.
removable
Crushable
wig
head.
that I can swap from head to head for multiple tests.
Oh,
and of
okay, that's
course,
smart.
her custom blue dress. This
All right.
doll happens to
looks
have
nothing
the
like her.
perfect size body. It's gonna be
Okay.
great. Poppy's proportions are super strange. Her head
Yeah.
is almost bigger than her
Than her
body,
body,
so this
yeah.
head not gonna work. I think
You're
we
an
need to
animal.
print a new one. If you go on Sketchfab, you can find a ton of 3D models.
yeah.
So we found a model of Poppy that we liked, and then all I had to do was remove her hair, her body, and scale it to the size we need. Look how big her
Oh,
head
that is
Compared to the
creepy.
body,
Oh,
believe it or
what's
not,
the
these
red
are
one? She got
actually,
sunburned.
Like the correct proportions. It's crazy. We printed these in the thinnest possible settings, and the thing we need to figure out now is will they crush? So
Can you
let's
crush
go
it
find out.
yourself? Like, no,
Test
I mean,
1. I'm gonna see if I can crush this with
with
my
your own
hands.
Okay. Oh. Aren't you
It's
afraid
just
of like
crushing all
cutting
these
yourself?
ribbons of lines. I guess those are
Okay.
the printer layers. I was
Yeah.
really hoping to get this crackled porcelain effect, so let's try something else.
Jeez, she's crazy. Same thing though. It's fun.
Okay, that was fun, but she didn't break how I wanted her
How are you
to. I
gonna
wanted her to
get-
crack and shatter
Yeah.
and like have these fine lines like porcelain. Do I make her out of porcelain? I don't think this is gonna work. I can make her out of resin, or I could mold her and cast her out of something. I could sculpt her, do some glass blowing.
What'd you
I
use
don't
for
know.
that Mickey back there?
All right, we've established
No?
that this arcade claw is not strong enough to crush Poppy's head, even at full strength. It wasn't even strong enough to crush a can. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, do you have a can at home? Put it in your fingers and go like this.
Yeah,
It's
I guess
not
that's
hard.
true. It's not that
Crushing a
hard.
can is so easy because your hand is amazing and really strong. But the prototype's hand is not like your hand. Do you remember when we made the other
Yeah, that's
mother?
what
She
you-
has long, spindly fingers, kind of like the prototype.
Oh, I
And the
don't
problem
like
we're
that.
dealing with is the longer and thinner the fingers, the less force they
force,
can generate.
yeah.
Let me show you. These are our prototype fingers. And we're gonna do some tests here to demonstrate why this is so hard. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Pick up and crush the can with your long, spindly fingers.
You can't. Well, first of all, you can't even grab it. Yeah.
I can't even pick it up.
No,
Try something round.
maybe with like more texture too. Yeah, like
Yeah,
friction.
like a head is round, right? So like, this is
Can't even
impossible.
damage the
You can't even
tomato.
pick it up, let alone crush it. You know, regular hand. Small fingers, strong. Long fingers, not strong.
strong.
We need to generate an absolutely massive amount of force if we're gonna have any chance of crushing Poppy's
Especially as
head.
big
There's
as
only
the
one way
prototype's hand
that I
is.
know of to generate that much force. It's pneumatics.
It's always pneumatics.
Keep watching because later we're gonna test a bunch of different ways to build Prototype's claw and use pneumatics to do it.
I came up with a great plan that is definitely gonna work.
Okay,
I hope.
what is that?
I took the 3D model of Poppy's head, and this time, instead of printing it out of PLA, I printed it on the Form 4L resin printer because I wanted maximum detail. We're gonna do
but
another
is that
huge
really gonna
resin print later in the
make a
video, so we can show you more
difference?
details about the process, but it came out perfect. Look at how beautiful this
break,
one
though?
is. It's really high
you want it
detail,
to?
it's smooth, especially compared to the one we printed out
I
with
guess
PLA,
that's
where you can
true.
see all these little gross layer lines, which are definitely gonna come across in the mold. We don't want that. What we want to
that is
mold
really
is the
smooth.
perfect version. The idea is that I'm going to create a silicone mold of Poppy's head. Then I can use that mold to make a thin plaster replica. And I'm hoping that a plaster head will break and shatter the way it does in the game.
Hey, look at this.
Hey!
I was getting ready to weld the frame, but this looks really fun. Can I help you with this?
Yes,
Okay,
please.
hold on.
So this is called tin cure silicone. It cures easier. And it's basically a 1-to-1 mixture of part A to part B.
Ooh,
Okay, what do I do?
It's gonna make
Here's
it
a
purple,
brush.
right?
Brush.
We have a half hour. Let's do it.
Man.
purple.
I remember when we made Yarnaby, we learned from Greg that brushing it on helps it get in all the little cracks and details, right?
Yeah.
So basically, as soon as you start mixing the two parts together, it starts to like
so
cure.
gross.
Yeah.
So you have a timeline. You have to kind of work quickly.
I think we're done. So we just have to let
Ew.
it dry overnight, and then
Melting
tomorrow we'll
poppy
come back
face.
and do
Ugh.
the next layer of the mold.
I'm waiting on some parts to arrive for the rest of the pneumatic hand, so in the meantime, we're gonna weld the entire steel frame for his body. We're using 16
Wait,
gauge
are they gonna make
steel,
the
and
legs
we've measured
too?
all of the pieces and cut the angles to be exactly the way we want so that the frame will be in the right shape. I've already measured and cut all the pieces. It's time to weld them together.
Oh, right. Oh my goodness. Burning my eyes.
Okay, this is the spine. This is his back. The
Okay.
spine is curved so Prototype can lean over the table. Then one hand will rest on the table to make him stable, while the crushing hand will be posed upright to hold Poppy. We aren't building
So I don't
the
think
back of
they're
him since it's not
okay.
featured in the tea party scene, so don't worry about that.
Wow,
We'll get
is it though? Guys, I need to watch. Wait. Because he says not featured. I'm not so sure. We need to watch that back because I'm pretty sure I saw him walk over to the table. Oh my goodness, he's a Jester. What? I see them there. Oh, he looks like Jack Skellington.
Yep.
We've seen his face. I'm seeing it there. What do you mean it's not featured? Look, he's got like Huggy's arm, Mommy's arm. Even here, look, they right there. And then he even uses it to oh no, he uses his hand to pop her cap,
It's
right?
puppies.
Right here.
Would you do the orphans?
Oh yeah, okay.
I did.
Well, okay, I mean, I guess I could give him that in this part of the scene right here, you can't really see the legs. But we know they're there. And we also know Catnap's pelt is there. I wonder if they caught that part. Let's see.
Now the question is, will this stay up by itself?
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. All right.
I
I'm
still
still
can't
gonna
figure it
add
out,
a
but
brace
okay.
back here because by the time we put the arms and the hands and the head and all the pieces on this body, it's gonna be so front heavy that it's gonna want to tip over.
That's what you need that balance for, though, right? With the other hand.
Boom. Look at that. This is the same base we used for both the puppet and for Jackie. We use it all the time. It's nice. It helps keep this huge, heavy thing upright. Whew. Okay. Making progress. Are you making your own wig?
I'm attempting to.
Your attempt. Tell me you at least watched a YouTube video on this.
I've watched a couple TikToks.
You have no idea how to. Okay. This is going to be amazing.
While I wait for silicone to dry, I thought
Yeah,
I'd
how
get
do you make the
started
curly
on Poppy's
parts?
wig. First, I made a duct tape pattern of her head, cut that apart, recut those pieces into fabric, sewed the fabric pieces together, which gave me this cute little red wig cap. Now I have all this hair, and I guess I'm going to hot glue it on.
She's got the curly.
It's a good idea,
okay,
right?
Okay, that's the thing you can buy.
Yeah.
We've been 3D printing for weeks because the prototype's body is enormous. There's a lot of parts, but for the face, we want to resin print it on the Formlabs printer so we
What's
can
the
get maximum detail.
difference?
When we printed Jackie's head, we had to do this in 8 different pieces and glue it all together because it's
Okay.
too big to fit in the printer. So Formlabs saw the video and they said, hey, y'all need a bigger printer. Enter the Form 4L. This is the biggest printer we have. Look at the prototype's face. We were able to print all
that
of that
looks so
in
good,
one
dude.
single piece. You can download models of the prototype on sites like Sketchfab, and these are actually ripped straight from the game, which is nice. But the problem is the detail is often coming from the textures and not from the 3D model itself. That means if you were to 3D print it like this, you wouldn't actually see any of this detail. So our friend Beardless Props re-sculpted the entire
they like
prototype's
redid
face
everything.
with like
Oh
maximum
my
detail, so that when we resin print it, we will see every little crack.
Wow.
I kind of just want to marvel at it for a second. Like, this is crazy, you guys. Look at this thing. I feel like I'm about to carve a turkey or something here. It's hard to describe how much work went into creating this little thing right here.
So
a week of
satisfying.
sculpting, 16-hour print, like so much money, so much
16
time, so much
hours?
effort from a lot of people. This is so exciting.
What if you made a mistake?
Poppy's hair has these big curly pigtails, but then she has a part in the middle and she has
it's really
bangs.
straight.
So I have like straight hair
Yep.
and curly hair for the pigtails.
It's not
And
really
now
the
I'm
same
gonna try
color.
and hot glue all of this to my Poppy cap. I have a hairline on one side. It looks okay, right? So I'm gonna spiral some more hair inside, give her some fuller hair.
Okay.
It's working! She has hair
Oh,
and
I
a
see the
part.
part.
Okay, just keep going.
Okay.
Ooh.
Look
Look at this.
it's a wig!
You actually did it. The
Wait,
TikToks helped.
She did.
Amazing.
She's still got a ways to go. She needs
Okay,
her
okay.
pigtails, she needs some bangs, but the cool thing is because we did it on the red wig cap, like it can go from head to head.
Oh, like a real wig. So you could take it off this broken head and put it on the new head when it's finished.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And then break that head, put it on a new head.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
We
if
have
it's
to buy
done,
a lot
but
of stuff to make these projects, like fake hair, 3D printing stuff, and welders and metal and all kinds of things. Resin printing happens in 3 steps. We've printed it, but we still need
Okay.
to wash it and then cure
Wash it.
This is the form wash,
wash
which
it?
we would normally use, but there's no way this is gonna fit.
you just,
So,
like,
Form Labs
soap and
also
water?
sent us the Form Wash L,
What
which
is
is
that?
essentially a giant washing machine. So,
Yeah.
we put this in here. This is covered in resin right
So
now, and we need to
what-
clean it all off.
what
so
is that?
I'm
Is that-
dipping this down
It's not water?
into a
What is that?
solvent, and that's gonna sit in there, start the wash. We'll come back in 10
Okay.
minutes.
Mazitanuki.
And now that
Okay.
all the extra resin is washed off, we need to cure it, which we're gonna use the Form Cure L, which again is just basically a bigger
moly,
version
how
of the other machine
expensive
you've seen us
is all
use.
this?
So that goes in there like that. We select our material, hit go. And now that's gonna use a combination of
Raise
heat and light
football.
to fully cure the resin and harden it so that it's good to go.
It was
Look at
so-
this.
Dude, that's so cool! Wow.
It's gonna look way
I
better
love
when they
that
paint
so
it, though.
much.
And check it out. So the gums and all of these teeth are like already attached, and it's all in one big solid piece because of the Form 4L. Thank you, Form Labs. Amazing. Look at the size comparison between Jackie,
Jeez.
which was 8 different prints that we had to glue up individually. It took forever. And this is one print. Like, it's amazing. Oh, look at this.
Gross.
Oh, it's so goopy and creepy.
Why is
It's
it?
amazing.
It's so
Is it ready?
disgusting.
I ended up
That's
putting 3
hardened?
extra layers of
Oh, really?
silicone on this.
Dang.
I really hope it's thick enough. However, because it's silicone, it's never gonna hold its shape all by itself.
We learned that on Yarnaby, because basically if you pour something inside this, it'll just sort of like,
Collapse.
there's
or-
no reason for it to stay in that shape.
So we're gonna use these plaster bandages, which is like the exact same stuff you
the
use
inside.
when you get a cast. And we're gonna
On the
make a
outside.
plaster
Oh.
jacket.
Okay. To push it outward, I guess. Okay.
Ooh, look at this.
It's been a couple hours.
It's a mummy
feels
Poppy.
right.
This is a little scary because basically we have to demold it by taking one half off, then the other half, and then the purple thing on the inside needs to come off, and all of that needs to happen without anything breaking, or we have to totally start over.
Oh! We got it!
Wait. Wait. No, you did. You wanted
Okay,
that, right?
one
Wait,
side
okay.
off.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay. You're gonna break
You
it.
have to be
dude. You break
delicate
it.
because if
You
I
don't
pull
look
too
like you're
hard,
being
it'll just
delicate.
break, but if I don't pull hard, it won't come off. This is so heavy. Come on, come on, come on.
I see it.
Snap.
It's working. It's going.
Oh, I
it's
felt
going.
it.
Snap.
It's going right.
Snap. Oh, no, you got it.
Oh yeah!
We
No, wait,
didn't
no.
break it. We didn't
Why
break it.
understand what you did?
Okay, now the
though.
really hard part. We have to cut this mold off of the 3D print underneath it without destroying this part too.
Because
So
what was
you
that
ready?
plaster mask thing for? You
No.
just like put
We're
it on
gonna
and then
cut
cut
our
it
line straight up the back and
I mean,
see how it
off. All
goes.
right, we'll see.
I sent a lot of vibes.
Okay, this is so thin. Ooh. Ooh. One ear is free. Okay.
You're gonna rip it. You're gonna rip it. Oh, dude. Oh,
That one's
dude.
tearing.
No.
Oh boy. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's all gonna be underneath the hair. It's okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Just
Okay, how do we get the
keep
rest of this
going.
off now?
Oh. No, no.
No, 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 tear!
Yeah, that's
gotta
ripping
start
too. Ah. Hold, please.
Start over. That sucks.
I don't
You can't
I don't
salvage
see
it.
how this is ever going back together.
I think we're having a
how long-
moment where we're realizing that this is not going to work. All of this work, all of this effort.
Oh, gross!
This is what you call a total failure.
Okay,
Okay,
we
start
talked to
over.
some friends who actually know how to make molds, and here's the mistake that we'd made. We used the wrong kind of silicone. We should have used platinum silicone, which would have been much stronger and more flexible and actually worked. We tried.
silicone?
We
What does
tried.
that
I
mean?
hate molding.
Oh, man.
Poppy, I have an idea.
It's still a good.
You do?
Yeah, let's smash this.
What?
When life gives you lemons, you don't make lemonade, you smash them. One,
Wait,
two, three.
Oh, it broke properly.
You know what?
Oh, but you
smashed
see
way
the
better than
grid
I thought.
inside. That's what you wanted, right?
Jeez. That like exploded.
Whoa.
We could still print, I think, a thinner version of it though, and have it smash even more. Imagine if the prototype did that to Poppy's head.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
crushable. That's
Okay, we have a
true.
plan.
Woo!
Now that we've figured out how to build Poppy and Prototype's heads, we can get back to 3D printing the rest of the upper body pieces we need. While all that's going on inside, we can go outside and test out our new prototype hand.
What?
What is this?
This looks nothing
This is
like
my
it.
prototype
Bro, this is
hand.
terrible.
Well, fingers.
Okay, I
Those are,
kind of see it.
You kind of see it?
Kinda.
When we made
kind of
Yarnaby,
do, but
we
yeah,
used
I remember.
pneumatics. The mouth closed with enough force to crush something.
Yes.
This is kind of like that, but it's way bigger and way more powerful.
And more dangerous.
More dangerous.
Oh no.
Earlier, I cut and welded a couple of metal pieces together, then attached a hinge to create two fingers, sort of. But anyway, we have this large air cylinder which I've hooked up to our air compressor via some pneumatic tubing. This thing was my inspiration. Your job is to use this and pick up something from the bucket there.
A tomato.
A tomato.
For ultimate juiciness.
Squish it. Oh, to hold it there.
Oh!
Okay, that worked.
Yeah!
Oh, gross.
It definitely has crushing power, but
Oh, it
it
ripped the
doesn't
cans
look
apart.
like the hand at all. Like there's
Well,
things
yeah, you
here
need
and you need
more-
the needle fingers.
Yeah, you
Can
need
we
more
make it look
fingers.
like the hand and also have crushing power?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I think, why not?
While
Right?
Jay works on
Couldn't
the
you
pneumatic
just-
hand, I'm gonna paint the prototype's face. I already did all the finishing work and I sanded the nubbins off from the supports. And remember on Yarnaby and Shinsonic how we had to glue each and every little tooth in?
Oh, yeah.
They're all attached. I don't have to do
That's
that, so I
beautiful.
get straight to painting.
She's good at painting too. Like the way that she makes, like it'll make the gums look like old and his teeth. Like she'll probably like make them a little yellow.
Now that my
even.
base layer is done, I'm gonna add a watered down black wash over the entire thing, and
See?
that's going
This
to
is what she
seep into
does
the
to weather
cracks
it,
and make
yeah.
all of those dark recesses look dark and shadowy. The wash
See?
is also a quick way to make it look old and dirty.
See? Old and dirty. I knew it. I knew she was going to do it. Look at that. Look at that. Dang. Okay, that's. They should send this thing to mob games. Just be
We've
like,
been
you guys can
printing
keep
stuff
this.
for literally for weeks. We've
Like,
gone through like
it's
at
that
least
good.
10 rolls of filament. I'm not even done yet. There's way more
Wait,
stuff
what
to
is all
print
that?
here. But we've got to get going. We've got to start finishing these parts, gluing them together so that we can start to build the
This is
prototype.
like gloinks.
Kind of like we did on Poppy, I used the 3D model of Prototype and then exported one tiny part at a time, working my way through printing all these different things.
What are
His
these?
design is amazing, but man, it's so complicated. What makes it harder is that most of these parts need to be cut into even smaller parts to fit on the printer, and keeping track of
What
all
is
this
that?
was not
What are
easy.
those? Oh, are those the arms on the front?
Now
Are
is
they,
my favorite part where I get to actually detail paint everything. And what's really cool is Reaper Miniatures saw when we painted our Labubu's and they said, you need more paint. And we're like, okay. And they sent us a ton of really awesome paint. Look at all the colors.
They could,
I
mean, they
really
do a
want
lot
his
of
gums
work,
to
but
look
so much
like,
free
well,
stuff.
actual gums. So
Really
I'm
good stuff,
layering and
too.
blending reds, blacks, and peachy, pinkish flesh tones. For his teeth, I want them to stand out from the mask and make them feel more organic. So I
Yep.
gave them an ivory base coat and
Yellowish,
used some
I
watered
told
down
you.
yellows and browns to make it look like he really needs to see a dentist. Now it was time to enhance all of the chips and cracks.
Okay, I thought it was good before.
Finally, we used the infamous Muso Black to turn his eyes into dark voids. Look at how cool it looks! We just need to add some shininess to the teeth and gums with some gloss.
Really? That much detail?
And there we go. Jay still has to put a little LED eye in, but for
Oh,
now,
yeah, the yellow
he's
eye.
finished.
I was wondering
so
about
let's
that
go
hole.
see what Jay's up to.
Once the glue was dry, it was time to paint. I'm using a dark spray paint primer for the first coat, and I like 3D printing in these bright colors because it makes it really easy to tell which parts are painted. If everything's just black or gray, sometimes you can't really tell, so this helps a lot.
That's why they look like legs.
Now that Prototype's face is painted and all the 3D
geez, all
parts
the
are
back
printed
and
and
everything. I
primed,
forgot
we can
they
almost
needed all
start
that.
assembling him, but first we have to work on his jacket, his sleeves, and his Jester cap.
Yeah, and you know,
Okay, a
Catnap's
3D
fur.
printed jacket, which seems way too small.
No, it is the perfect size because we actually want to make the jacket out of EVA foam, and we're going to use this to make our pattern off of.
Oh.
The first step is to cover the whole jacket in a layer of plastic wrap and then a layer of duct tape. Then I drew some lines where I wanted my seams to be, making sure to label and mark my pieces. And then I cut the whole pattern apart. Next, I scanned in all my pieces and doubled their size in Photoshop. Now that my pattern is the right size, I copied all these pieces to EVA foam and cut them out. These will make the base form for the jacket. I then used the same pattern to cut out the fabric for the jacket and pre-sewed the two halves together.
Hi, kitty.
The second coat of paint's going on these prints. Now I'm using metallic gold and steel so everything starts to look like metal.
Okay, okay.
A bunch of these parts I just made go to the legs because at one point I thought I was going to make just the front two legs, but then I went through the whole design and realized it's going to take a week or two of building per leg, so it's fine. We're not going to do that. We're going to stick to the plan. Also, let's face it, the world is probably a safer place by not giving this thing legs, for now.
Ooh,
To glue the foam base together,
okay,
I tried a
foreshadowing.
new glue that was not barge. It worked okay-ish, but I ended up having to reinforce the seams with duct tape. Next, I cut out the lapels, and since these are flat, I was able to glue the fabric directly on them. And then I cut out the V of his jacket and glued the two halves together.
Okay,
This
okay, now
fabric
it's
has no
starting to
stretch,
look right.
so I was really happy that it fits so well.
Okay.
Whoa, my goodness.
Oh, it looks like the Mimic.
Check it out. So I added a motor at the base of the neck that's going to rotate the head, but I also added a second motor up where the face is going to attach so that it can rotate
spin
back and
that
forth
thing.
just like it does in the game. Before we deal with any of this motor stuff, we got to put the rest of the upper body together.
Yes, and I have something to show you.
Really?
Check it out. The jacket is done.
That's good.
That's incredible.
It's
you made that
huge.
from scratch? You're like a tailor.
Yes, it's all EVA foam and fabric, and I made this custom yellow trim to go around all the edges. The collar even has some hidden wire under the fabric to make it flare open. I love how it turned out. It's so cool. But, how do we get this on?
Yeah, because the arms.
Yeah, that's not gonna go on. So I
won't
thought of
bend.
that and I cut the arms off so that they could come off and make room for that.
Smart,
And now you
okay.
should be able to slide it over.
Okay.
I don't want to have to cut off more parts. But
No.
I thought I helped.
Wait, maybe?
Oh,
That's through.
That's through? Okay.
Does that help at all?
No.
Like that?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it's so
Oh,
close.
yes, yes.
Oh, they got it.
Okay.
That's amazing. I love that. So everything that's gonna go on like the spine also doesn't slide on. So I put another one of these brackets
Jeez.
at the base of like the waist. So we can take this
gotta
off,
dress it.
slide all the stuff on that goes in here, and then put it back on and figure out how to attach it.
Oh my goodness. I wonder how many hours, like if they, I would love to know how many hours this took them in total. Like, combined man hours.
These are the prototype sleeve poof things.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they're going to be the sleeve
Sleeve poof
poofs, but
things,
first we have to
yeah.
cover them in fabric, just like this. When you cover it in fabric, it gives the illusion that I actually sewed a very complicated sleeve poof, but it's really just glued on fabric that we bunched together and saves me a bunch of time, but still looks awesome.
Yeah. Let's see.
There we go, 2 down, they're gonna stack, and then we just have 4 more
Wow.
left to make.
Okay, yep.
These are 12-inch galvanized steel nails, and my goal is to
this is
turn them into
fingers?
Prototype's fingers. I used my grinder to sharpen the tips to give them a much longer taper
Okay.
and just look more dangerous.
Oh my, and they probably are.
For the rest of the fingers, I'm using this steel tubing, which ended up being kind of the perfect size for Prototype's hand. Getting the angles just right took a while, but I think it's coming out good so far. While I'm doing the hands
You're getting all the
outside,
angles.
Jamie's working on putting the arm
There you
together.
go. I was wondering about the angles.
There are so many parts to this build. I am starting to lose track of everything.
To put the sleeves on, I'm pressure fitting them with some pool noodles, which thankfully worked really well.
Wow.
And now, before I assemble the rest of the arm, I've got to do some detail painting. I'm making the metal parts look like real metal with some washes and metallic highlights. And the bones get a wash too to make them look old. And now, finally, I get to put the rest of the arm together.
Yo, that's so good.
Those are so cool. They're like weapons.
Yeah,
These
they
are, yes, these are dangerous and heavy and literal, just like this is just
Wait,
a
you're just
solid
using
chunk
hot
of steel that I carved into a death spike.
Stabby stab.
This is so good. We're gonna do the little balls on all the knuckles and stuff, but we gotta let everything dry first before we do that.
This is the base of the prototype's Jester cap. I'm making it out of foam so it can be
that's
light
huge
and not
too.
stress the motor. Check it out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
that's so cool.
Now it's time to cover it in fabric, and at this point I am really kicking myself for not using a stretchy fabric. To get this fabric to perfectly fit around this sphere shape and match the color pattern of his cap, my
she's a
pattern
magician.
ended up being 17 pieces. And this doesn't even include the spikely dangly bits. But I pinned and sewed it all together and hoped for the best.
Let's see it.
Flip it out.
Okay.
And there we go. Look at that.
It's
Yes.
You've like completely
Poppy.
custom tailored all of these outfits.
Maybe I should just become a suit maker.
I have no idea what she's doing. Oh, okay, she's making those things. Okay. Okay. Wait, why? Oh, there's the bells. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No way. That looks
Okay,
so
it took me
good.
2 weeks to figure out how to make the
2
pneumatic
weeks.
death claw, but it works. It's hard to explain how difficult this was because there's all these joints in here and they all have to move differently to make all the fingers move at the same time. The point is, it was really hard, but I figured it out and I'm very excited about this. It's a single super powered cylinder up here. They open, they close. This thing is
It
amazing.
slides along that.
To make the knuckles, I used ping pong balls.
What?
But instead of
No,
paint, we
don't
used
show me
silver
that.
rub and buff, which gave them a perfect metallic sheen.
I want them to be real metal.
Once it was dry, we drilled some holes at the correct
Oh,
angles
no.
and glued them in place.
Sometimes you just don't want to see the magic, you know? Oh. Dude.
With the knuckles in place, it's time for one final
Ping pong
test.
balls. Okay. Wow.
What is this?
That's the pneumatic death claw.
Is it metal?
Oh yeah, it's all metal, extremely dangerous.
Well, it's a ping pong
I mean,
ball.
everything we make is dangerous. This is really, really dangerous. So don't touch it.
Okay.
Eye protection.
Got it.
It's time to see if it works. Let's do the can test, like always.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. About
Okay.
right there. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
That wasn't
It's
too
just
bad.
like a sword that went all the way through it.
Stabby stab.
Oh.
That's awesome.
It
Try
did
again. Bigger
not
can,
look
bigger
that
can.
violent, but it definitely was.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't crush, it pierces.
It pierces. Since it does
But-
that, I have an idea.
Like,
Okay.
wait, but
Okay.
is that?
Can it pop
okay.
the balloon?
Of
I
course
hate
it'll
pulling
pop
Poppy.
a balloon.
Go.
Yeah, easily. And that actually showed the violence. Okay, that showed the violence. Oh!
That's gonna spray all over,
Yes!
isn't
No, that'll be fine.
Yes!
Is it cold?
Do
Very
it!
cold.
It's actually
Oh,
gonna
man.
make it harder because this thing is. Okay, it worked. I was gonna say because that makes it a lot harder when it's.
Camera got wet.
Yeah. When
do you
there's
think?
soda. in
It looks great, and it's
And it
deadly.
works.
So I think
They're
you
all
have
wet.
accomplished what you set out to do.
Yeah, you know, it's a
it's
lot more stabby
gonna-
and less
Poor
explodey.
Poppy.
Maybe I sharpened the fingers too much, but it does work. Now we have to attach it, put all the pieces together, and then do the final test. Can it destroy Poppy's head?
I'm pretty sure
Now
it
that we finished
can.
Poppy's head, it's time to get back to her body. Now she has this huge skirt, so I made this,
there's
which
so
is
much,
a half
like,
of a
so many
sphere
dresses she's
out of
making.
foam.
It's funny, now it looks like sort of a ballroom gown.
It makes,
I mean,
it
hers
makes
kind
her
of
look
is.
not so small, right?
Without the dress, like the head looks way too big, but that actually makes
it works.
sense.
So to make the gray part of the dress, I got this gray fabric, cut it into a donut shape, and then did a really loose stitch all around the inside perimeter, because
I think there's even
at this
blood
cool
on
thing that we
there.
can do now.
Oh, you're like cinching it. Oh, that's so cool.
There we go. Now we have the base of her dress.
Yeah, that works.
Her sleeves are wrapped almost like a bandage, so I have this stuff, which we actually used on a mummy project.
So that's the bandage actually from that?
Yes.
Amazing.
The mummy is long gone, but the bandage remains, so we're gonna wrap this around her arms.
Poor Poppy has been through it, man.
Yeah,
she's looking really rough now.
5 games worth of just like getting thrashed by everything.
She always runs away,
I think that the skirt is going to be the perfect size to lay over her skirt. And then
you don't have to do anything.
We'll shred it. All right, arms up. I'm just cutting the sleeve off, and that's gonna be the bodice of the dress. All right, I am cutting off little strips of fabric, so we are basically shredding up her dress.
That's so good.
Wow.
For his eye, we're using this little remote-controlled LED and giving it a light coat of yellow paint to diffuse the light. Then I'll paint on his spiky iris.
I didn't even notice he had. Oh, that's perfect. That is so perfect.
Yes.
For his tummy light, Jay's using an LED floodlight. And now I can attach the back of his jacket, which I had just enough blue fabric left over for.
What about the... Oh, hi, Howleen. You're so cute. What about the catnap fur? That's what Howleen's saying.
Poppy isn't peach colored.
The
She's more of like this off-white kind of color, so we gotta just do a little paint on her hands and neck.
Okay. Well, her dress looks... See, but the thing is, her dress looks so nice here. This looks so nice.
It's finally time to attach the face and the head and see how these motors work. So come here, check this out. There's 2 motors. The first one is behind the neck, and it's gonna rotate the head back and forth with these 2 pillow block bearings. We actually did the same exact technique when we made the Doctor to control the huge heavy head that he has. This is our favorite motor controller. It's from Purgatory Props, called the Amon motor, and I can use this to control the direction and the speed of the motor and actually record animation. So I can make it looking back and forth, I can make it look fast or slow, like do all kinds of cool stuff with this. I love these controllers. Okay, the second motor is up here, and that's actually gonna rotate the face back and forth because Prototype's face rotates inside his head. So we're gonna have head motion and face rotation. It's gonna be amazing. The face we made has a shaft coming out of the back, and what we're gonna do is pass that through this bar and into a little coupling so that the motor can rotate the face.
This is so
and I've got a separate controller just for the face. Oh, that's awesome!
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh man, this is so amazing.
Poppy has like a faded white porcelain skin, so we just dusted this with a light coating of primer, and now I'm gonna go in and do the details.
Okay.
These paints, the MSP ones, go on so smoothly. Thanks again to MSP for sending us all these colors. It's great.
Pretty good. There's a lot of detail.
I'm doing this much work on it, and we're just gonna crush her.
I know. That's what I feel.
We're gonna try.
Wow,
We're gonna try to
all this
crush her.
detail.
We still don't know if it's gonna work.
Maybe it won't work. She'll be okay.
Jamie's gonna sabotage the
work.
death claw so that her work doesn't get destroyed.
Even
Maybe.
that. Oh, those eyes! I can't. Wow. Even the real eyelashes they are painted.
Now, the head is next.
Well, I mean, real
this
fake
beautiful
eyelashes.
thing that Jamie made needs to go on there.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Cool.
That's ridiculous.
When you make stuff, almost every project goes through this phase where you've got all these different parts and pieces and you kind of lose track of what's going on and you're looking at it like, what the heck are we even making here? But if you can just push through that phase and keep going, it will always come together at the end and you can look at it and be like, man, that was definitely worth it.
Dang.
That's amazing.
I don't want you to destroy this. I'm so protective over it now.
It's so much
You
work.
can't.
Did you finish the hair? Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's so
And watch.
good.
This is the best part.
Oh, does it fit you?
Wait.
Totally
Oh,
does.
jeez. Okay, that looks weird.
Nice.
But wait, let's see.
That looks so awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing. There you go, y'all. We finally made Poppy.
It's
Just
like
in
the
time
real doll, like
to
the one that
smash
you
her head
see.
into pieces.
Oh my goodness. The one you see in the commercials.
Since we're recreating the tea party scene from the game, we obviously need to set up a tea party. So I've got my
Okay.
tablecloth, I've raided our daughter's play food collection. Let's set it up.
I feel like this is becoming a thing where we just keep taking her stuff.
We're borrowing.
We're
her.
borrowing
She'll
it.
get it back. We've also got these. So we got Bunzo. He can sit with
Okay, there's the
Dog.
kissy.
And then
All right.
this will be our Lily
PJ.
Love braids. She can be right
That's
here.
Lily.
That's the
Okay,
same
it's the right
colors,
colors.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, everything is built. The prototype's body is built. The hands are built. The arms work. Poppy's done. We got this table set.
How are you gonna get
All
him
the
to
components
grab
are
her?
ready to go. It's time to set everything up and see if this thing works. This arm now supports the weight of the whole upper body. So not only does it look like he's leaning on his arm, he actually is, because this is really, really
Because you had to
heavy.
build two
This is
hands,
definitely
right?
gonna be the
What
hardest part.
the
This arm
heck?
is so heavy, you guys. Sorry, you got it? Are you okay for a
Yeah.
sec?
Jeez, they gotta be so careful. That thing could stab her in the
Is it
face.
gonna stay?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, death spikes. If this thing falls,
Yeah.
make
it's-
sure the cat or nobody's
impales
underneath
you.
it. She seems perfectly happy.
With spikes in her eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Do we really have to crush her? We know it works. She's so cute.
I mean, we actually don't know if it works or not. This is for science, Jamie.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, all the pneumatic stuff is plugged in. We've got her suspended from some string so that when the
Okay.
hand opens, she doesn't fall down. But I think it's ready to go. Let's do it, man.
Oh, dude, I love the cinematic. Oh, this is so worth the wait. Ah, it's so good. Look at the lighting. Are they gonna do the lines? They didn't even show us the mommy hand.
You're a monster!
Yes!
I built us a home and kept us safe. I see now. This was my fault.
God, this is amazing.
You're hurting me!
You act
Like a child, because
like a child.
This was a major.
Don't be afraid.
I can fix you. Poppy? I
Can make better.
Oh, oh, here it goes. You're hurting. Yeah! What were they filming that with that was so cinematic? It just poked her eyes out.
Oh my goodness. I went right through her eye.
Oh, man. Okay, let's try again.
Do it again. Wait, they're gonna do it again. I was only
She's higher
kidding.
up this time, so the spikes go into her forehead.
3, 2, 1.
Poppy, I'm sorry. Ah! Yeah, it ain't cracking nothing, dude. It is just putting holes through her. Oh, no, no! Oh, look at the way it cracked. Oh, it looks so real. Wait, chill, chill, chill.
Her head broke off.
Oh no.
Yo,
Oh,
that
man. I got one
is
more quick thing I want to try.
kind of how. That is kind of how you want it to look, bro. Oh, well, that broke. Oh, it can catch.
Can the prototype that we built crush Poppy's head?
Absolutely. Wow.
Poor Poppy.
I'm impressed.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time,
Yeah,
stay
you know-
wicked.
And like what I love about that and what I love about this channel is that when they do something like this, they do the IRL, they do that cinematic with like the lighting and the sounds from the game and everything. And it is so, so good. It was worth the wait. Thank you guys.